Hey everyone, welcome to the MGS Paranormal YouTube channel. My name is Darren, and today we're going to be reviewing, finally, the Hausbell Superiors. Coming up next. And I'm back. So today we finally are going to get into the review of the Hausbell Super Ears. This is a very interesting unit. The parabolic mic that you see up here in front is a nice mic. It extends out to 300 feet, so that's a good wide range. When obviously, when you move it from left to right, you're not going to hear as to what is in front of you. So you got, if you want to hear what's right in front of you, like be right here and then turn it on, and then you can have full blast of what's right in front of you. But anything off to the left, to the right, it really doesn't pick up significantly as to what you have this directly pointed to. And what I don't care for too much of this device is that you have to hold down the trigger to keep it on. I wish they would make like a switch where you just switch it and have it stay on the whole time. That would be easier. But to get away around that, I would maybe get a rubber band and put it over top of that trigger just to keep it down all the time. It does do recordings. And let's see. Okay, on this side here, you got a couple buttons. I don't know where my fingers are here. But this one here, you hold this down and you can do a recording. But there again, tedious. You got to hold that button down to get the recording going. Just make a button, press it, and go. Okay. This button here, same thing. You got to hold it down to listen to your recordings back into your headphones. And then if you move up here a little bit, you have a spot here where you can have like a three-way, or I should say a splitter. Okay. I figured this out. If you have a splitter and have one end connected to your headphones, another one connected to your digital voice recorder, it'll work real nice too. But the thing is, on a digital voice recorder, it doesn't really give you the difference, okay? When you got the trigger down and you got this on low, medium, high, it doesn't really do that much more of an advantage for you. It's just really in your headphones is where you're getting the advantage of. So if you have that digital voice recorder on hand, it's not going to do much. So you're not going to get that extra open, wide range. So it does have a 9-volt battery. Okay, you have to unscrew this to get the battery out, put a new one in. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. This here, before I go any further, this is something you can try and locate a bird if you're finding a bird, and you can look through this and see it, which I have no use for it. This is mainly for me for paranormal use. And anybody can use this. Warning though, before you put this unit on, when you have your headphones on, get a good pair of headphones. The ones that come with it, they're junk. Okay, that's just me. They're junk. So get a good pair of headphones, and before you even turn this on, have the volume on all the way low, because when you pull on that trigger, it's like a big, poof, of a noise when it comes on. So if you have it on all the way max and you turn it on, it's going to blast it right in your ears, and it's not going to be very nice. So word of advisement, when you put it on, have it on low settings, and then gradually turn up the volume. So anyhow, with this device, what I am hoping to try and do is when I go to an investigation, see if I can get a disembodied voice a little bit more clear. Point in a certain direction, maybe you'll pick something up. Even though that the recorder's still attached to this, and it will probably catch it, but your ears. Sometimes it's hard to hear disembodied voices, you know. So maybe this could catch a disembodied voice that much more if it's turned up all the way in the volume. Obviously, with the acoustics and more people that are investigating with you, may be a problem. But, give it a try. See what happens. It's an idea. People use this for going out for looking for Bigfoot. So, and I'm on record saying that I really don't believe in Bigfoot. I think he's another form of an alien. But that's my opinion. Doesn't necessarily be your opinion. So, but in the end, good piece of unit. Definitely try on your paranormal investigations and just work with it. Do some experiments with it. That's what the paranormal field is all about. Trying different experiments. See what works for you. What works for you may not work for somebody else. But in the end, highly try it. It's affordable. It's about $40 on Amazon. And that's what I would do with it. So that's my take of the super ears from Hausbell. And also tagged along in this video will be me out in the field in use with this. And then just a word of advisement, it was a very windy day. So if the audio drops out, I'm sorry. I actually had my son follow me around with the camera. So, and let me know how he does with this camera work. Give him a little thumbs up there if he did pretty well. Because then I'll use them more often for camera work. So, but that is my review of the Hausbell Super Ears. So with that, I will see you on the next video. And we'll see. We'll see what kind of items I got out to share with you for that, for paranormal investigations and stuff. And upcoming this week, I have a paranormal investigation. So keep your eyes out for that on YouTube. I will be going live on StreamYard. And stay tuned. See you next one. Basically, what we're doing today is we're using a screener and just to see how well it sounds outside, and then that way I can give you my honest review of how this product is. So I have the volume pretty low, and obviously the volume is not casting anything out into the field. You do have to keep your hand on the trigger at all times. So I'm going to raise this volume. Obviously, you guys aren't going to be able to hear this, but it'll be for me with my headphones. Okay, so I'm about 50% volume on this thing. And already it really picks up a lot of voices. People playing these frisbee golf up on the other side right of us, and here we're on a walkway. And just basically, this is more of me testing how this sounds. Now, when you do this outside, obviously this is going to catch a lot of wind, so it is windy today, so and I'm sure you'll get that in the video feed as well. So I have this on full max right now, and holy crap, this thing really picks up a lot of noise. You can really hear the trees rustling in the wind. You can hear the birds really well. It does pick up footsteps. That's one of the things that you will find. obviously this is something that you wouldn't want to do in a big wind. We have a good wind here, so it really cuts into the noise when you do this. It really determines as when you turn the parabolic mic from side to side, the sound does change. It does eliminate some of the sound that's from off to the side, and it brings it to where you're showing where you're going. So obviously when I take the finger off, it's going to turn the unit off. It does run on a 9-volt battery. And when you turn it on for the first time, you want to have it all the way to the volume knob to all the way turned on to this way. So you want to have the knob that way when you turn it on. So that way when you turn it on, it's not going to be that big punchy sound as to when you turn the unit on. So when you have it on, you just gradually turn up the volume. And from here, it will play out to the noise. I mean, even if you gradually have it at 25% volume, you're going to catch a lot of stuff. Now, when you turn it all the way to the full volume, obviously here, you're going to really hear in your headphones as your voice being loud and catching everything else out in the field. It really enhances this thing, and it goes out to 300 feet, I believe, is what the distance that this will cast. Now, as far as ghost investigations, when you're out in the field and stuff like that, things really change because a lot of things come into play. So depending if you're going to catch that disembodied voice, depending on where you are, what location you're at, will determine as how this will pick it up. You never know; it might pick this up. So, but I will go in depth more on the interview or on the review of this video coming up. Hey you! Yeah you! Thanks for watching today's video. Please subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications. See you on the next video.